Some of the industry's top entertainers are offering advice on a serious topic. Matthew Cook's Survivor's Guide to Prison explores the harsh statistic that you're more likely to go to prison in the U.S. than anywhere in the world. Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, and Patricia Arquette headline the star-packed documentary. Celebrity Page correspondent Howard Henley is at the big premiere.
Danny Trejo, Jesse Williams, and Adrian Grenier. Now, those are just a few names attached to director Matthew Cook's latest feature, Survivor's Guide to Prison. David, tell us a little bit about the film Survivor's Guide to Prison.
It's a look at the prison industrial complex and sort of the failed model of the punishment system that we have now. So it's just a really important film. You know, right now it's a prison for profit organization we got going on there. We lock up more people here than anywhere else in the world. We're doing this to raise awareness, start, getting the buzz going so that we can pass legislation that will really make some changes.
Why do we need a Survivor's Guide to Prison?
Well, in the United States, you are more likely to go to prison than any other country in the world. So the chances of you needing a survivor's guide to a prison is very likely. And it's best that you get hip to that because it could happen to you.
A lot of people are going to watch this film. Yeah. What is it that you want them to take away from it?
I want them to start understanding that, you know what? When people get out of prison, what we're trying to do with them is let people know that, hey, let's get them a job, or let's start educating people while they're in prison, not just letting them out.
How emotional were you just making this project?
I wouldn't describe it as emotional. It's exhausting, the psychology of that experience, and then it helps us really examine what prisons are.
Be sure to catch Survivor's Guide to Prison in theaters and on demand. For Celebrity Page TV, I'm Howard Henley.